We are Max and Katie, and we have been together for 10 years already. I love to joke that people don't stay married as long as we have been dating. But don't get me wrong, the statistics are just really sad. Approximately 40 to 45% of today's first marriages end in divorce within 8 to 10 years. So in this video I want to share something that I think may be very special for you, whether you are in a relationship or searching for one. These are 5 things we've learned that help us keep our relationship strong and healthy. There are many more, but these are things you can already start applying today. Because happy, healthy, and strong relationships are not a fairy tale. They're simply a set of small things that sadly not many people know about. You can start applying these things today already and see the impact for yourself. So let's begin with the first important thing. Well, that might sound obvious, but surprisingly we often forget to say I love you on a daily basis, not to mention saying it a few times a day. But besides reminding your partner how special they are to you, did you know this phrase has real psychological and biological effects? It's proven that signs of love help the brain produce more hormones as oxytocin and dopamine, which are connected with bonding and happiness. It can also reduce cortisol, helping the body feel less stressed and more relaxed. No jokes, every single day we tell each other many times I love you. But besides words, it's also important to show your soulmate how they are special. And that brings us to our second rule. Little signs of affection such as hugs, kisses, cuddling, and hand-holding are a must-have in your daily life, and not just one of them, but the whole set. In our couple, Max is the one who usually initiates kisses and hugs, and that brings me so much joy to be petted and cuddled when I don't even ask for it. But it shouldn't come from just one side. Being more of a receiver rather than a giver, I always try to remind myself that he should receive just the same from my side, because it's equally important. There was a time when I could notice that the lack of our hugs during the day influenced my mood. I felt low energy, sad, and unsatisfied without realizing that on this day, Max didn't hug me randomly like he usually does. And it's proven by science. This type of closeness has really strong effects on the brain, because research shows that hugs can lower stress and anxiety, reduce cortisol, which is a stress hormone, and increase feelings of safety and trust. If you start adding more I love yous, along with more daily kisses, hugs, and cuddling, you will already see big changes in your relationship. But that's only the beginning, because now we're moving to even stronger things that support healthy relationships for a lifetime. If you watched our previous videos, you know Max and I spend 24/7 together. And we understand that many couples don't have this privilege. But think about it, even spending the whole day shoulder by shoulder working by our table, we can still feel at the end of the day that we didn't spend time together. And we feel it together on the same level. That's why we have a rule that we must have time for us too during the day. This can be a walk along the shore with a coffee, or drive around the island to some new places, or watching a new episode of our favorite series on Netflix. The point is, we must have this time only with each other. Otherwise, we feel like we didn't have enough of each other during the day. So if you work apart, spend the whole day not together, and see each other only in the mornings and evenings, you must find a way to make time just for the two of you to relax and enjoy together. Just find what works best for you. But if you feel that it's hard, then the next thing will be a rescue for your couple. People used to celebrate some big events or holidays, but used to ignore regular work weeks. That's why me and Max fill our week with little traditions that make even regular days feel special. For example, on working days after the gym, we always purchase coffee and go for a walk along the shore. On sunny days, we make a break in the evening from working tasks and go to meet the sunset. On Saturdays, we have a cheat meal day when we eat a lot of tasty food and watch our favorite series. And on Sundays, we organize mini photo shoots together, visiting new places. So yes, adding such little traditions to your week as a couple will make your relationship feel much more special and unique. while also creating memories and moments that will keep you inspired throughout the week. All of these things are super important and very simple to start doing already today. But this list would not be complete without the last very important rule. It seems like only girls need to hear it, but this is not true. Think about it. How many compliments do we say to each other at the beginning of the relationship and after a few years? All this because at the beginning, we try to win each other's attention. But when we live together for a few years, there is nothing left to win, right? Such simple compliments as "You look so good," "Love your hair," "You smell so nice," "Your skin is so soft," and many others are balm for the soul, not only for girls, but also for guys. I know all of this sounds very sweet and cute in words, but what if I told you that in the first year of our relationship, we almost broke up? Every couple goes through real struggles, arguments and fights, and we are no exception. If you really want to know our secret to dealing with these challenges over the last 10 years, let us know. And if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do.